Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to My Sports Wire. It is postseason time. Doc Hollenbach along my side. I'm Phil Chapman. We got Carlson running camera today. That's pretty impressive. We appreciate him. What grade are you? Seventh grade. Seventh grader. So we're thankful to have him up here. Doc, Norsemen are taking on the Huskers of Serena. We played each other before. The winner of this will play the winner of the game after this, Westminster Christian versus Mooseheart, who we just recently played at home. What do we know about today's matchup?
Well, Phil, Serena comes in 13-14 overall. Did finish 6-2 in the low 10 regular season. They played here back in early January. It was right after the first
January 5th, I believe.
Yeah, it was right after first year. And, I think it was close to a 30-point game or whatever it was. But, here you go again. Postseason's just a different animal. And I look for Serena, they're going to go down fighting. I don't care what happened, back in January.
Yeah, if I look at that score here on my book, it was 83-52.
Okay, there you go.
And Patrick, I think, hit 30 or 32 points in that game. So he had quite a game himself. Speaking of Dylan Patrick, we sent out an email today for My Sports Wire. He's in process of making some history, and one of those is he just took down Evan Schomer for the most points in a career.
Wow.
Dylan now has 1,249 points. And I had a chance to talk with Rocky, actually, because Rocky's currently 11th on the list. Here's what Rocky said when I asked him about Dylan Patrick beating him or overtaking his list. He said, "I'm really happy for young men who go past me. I always think there's always room at the top. I was able to watch Dylan play in junior high in his last 3 years of high school, thanks to My Sports Wire," he said. "I've always been impressed with his ability to get to the rim with such power and body control. Dylan has played varsity all 4 years. He's deferred to upperclassmen, and rightfully so. He has played with some great players. But this scorer has been here the whole time. Dylan definitely deserves to be in the conversation as an all-time great in Newark basketball history." And then he said, "Congratulations to Dylan." And, obviously, great humbleness by a superstar. But he says a lot of wise words there about Dylan Patrick. What can you say about the All-Stater?
Since his sophomore year, I think his sophomore year he played out the bench. Of course, he started last year. But, he was still, I always hate using the word a secondary player, but maybe he wasn't the main go-to guy, is a better way of putting it.
Well, last year you had obviously Willie and Cameron, who were the 1-2 punch, with Stevie also getting his 8 to 12 points. Then The year before that, Willie stays in that mix. You got Evan Schomer, you've got Big Jack Clausel, and you still have Cameron still playing, who's hitting threes. So Dylan becomes almost number 4 in that, or 5 in that situation.
Right, but this year, this is his year, quote unquote, his team. He's a leader, he's a leading scorer. And so where's that put him? 12th overall currently?
Currently is 12th overall.
Okay.
At present, he overtook Evan Schomer, and next up is Rocky, and then after that is Tracy Clausel at the number 10 spot. He's going to have to get I think it's 101 points is what it is to get to Tracy Clausel.
Okay, so looking at a little bit of a postseason run, probably to get to that. But
now Dylan's last game was 37 points he had.
Which was career high, wasn't it?
Was his career high. The last time 37 was scored was January 14th, 2012, when Brett Anderson had 37 points. It was in a 70-68 overtime win to Iroquois West. And then a little bit after that, he scored 38 against IMSA on February 6th, 2012, in a 58-47 win. Bottom line, it's not normal to score that many points. We're going to go with the PA announcer as we get ready to start here. I'm sure they're going to do national anthem and what have you, but we'll go to the PA announcer.
Huskers, who will be the visitors on the scoreboard, and the Newark Norsemen, who will be the home team on the scoreboard. It is just one in a statewide series that is known as America's Original March Madness. While schools in other states, colleges, and universities enjoy this time of the basketball season, the first cases of boys March Madness were diagnosed in IHSA schools in the early 1900s. Nobody does it any better. Enjoy tonight's portion of March Madness. If you would all please rise, remove your caps, and join us in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, we're so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Get the starters. I think Zach's got
All right, and now for the starting lineups.
Stay here for a little bit just to make sure.
First, for tonight's visitors on the scoreboard, the Serena Huskers. A 5'10" senior, number 23, Trace.
Well, there's your. We're going with starting lineups, and there's Berger, and he's one of the keys to stop. Nice lefty post player. Obviously, we all know about Jacob Setchell, averaging almost 20 points a game. I don't have the official stats, but he had 21 the other night against Yorkville Christian. You know he's going to come out and try to do everything he can. Newark's going to try to dog him as much as possible. I don't know who they'll put, maybe Connor on him as well, as they did back on January 5th. Both teams obviously have a strategy here to take things going.
Yeah, one thing to watch, Phil. I know that game back in early January, Newark's pressure did give Serena a lot of problems that game as far as creating turnovers. So, see if they've adjusted to it or, how they go about attacking it.
Yeah, biggest factor is there's the Dylan Patrick, who we talked about, 24.5 he's averaging a game. Biggest factor is foul trouble. You don't want to have that. Jacob Slipka still out with protocol. He should be back by Friday with a concussion. So he's back, and Pepino is back from his protocol. He had a concussion. I'm sure they'll be using the bench when they can. And
I think Jacob, he's ready to go anytime. I sat just down from him last night when I came down here, and him and his dad Joe were here, and I think as soon as he gets the green light, he's ready.
Yeah, he got the green light from the doctor. Now he's got to get a 3-day green light process from the athletic director / trainer.
Right.
Here we go. 32 minutes of basketball. Boys coming out. No fives exchange. That's kind of weird. Maybe they just. Oh, there we go. We got some handshaking going on. Zach Carlson on camera. Doc Hollenbach to my left. I'm Phil Chapman. Glad you're here. Right away, they'll go with Patrick, and it's man-to-man. Nope, it's zone. So we'll see if we get some spot up. Corey skips out to Meyer. Meyer from downtown. Off the iron. Nice shot right there.
Yeah,
That's what we want.
It's a good look. And right there, you saw against his own Corey Jacobson. That's sometimes a lot of times you can do that. You can go baseline. And he kicked it out for a nice looking open three.
Norseman going man-to-man.
Or three attempt, I should say.
Yep. Corey guarding Setchell. Bergeron with the ball. He's looking in, trying to get a lob to Setchel, and they'll lob it to him. And nice reverse. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. Corey comes up with it.
Yeah, that's a nice move by Jacob Setchel.
Yeah, he's going to make that most of the time.
Ooh.
Dylan going to Bo Brown, but a little miscommunication.
Yeah, a little too much on that, but good idea.
Yeah, I don't think Bo even had a thought that it was coming. I see a couple players on the bench smiling about that one. Here's the full court press, a little bit pressure. Nice pass underneath. They lose it, though. Somehow they save it. Setchel from downtown. Got a piece
deflected.
of it. Connor got a piece of it. And here's the drive. Nice defense by Corey. Better offense by Setchel. Serena strikes first, 2-0. Here they come with a pressure zone, about three-quarter. Newark patiently handles it. They've got Meyer open on a diagonal if it goes to Dylan. There's the diagonal to Connor. Right back to Corey. Meyer spotting up. There's a diagonal back to Corey.
There you go.
Corey wide open. That was Connor, I meant. Corey misses it. Nice hustle by Connor. Tries to run it down. Can't get it.
There again, Phil, that was a nice-looking open shot. Just here again, just didn't drop.
Yeah, we'll take those wide open
Sure.
shots anytime. 2-0.
Sure.
6:09 remaining here in the first quarter. We're just underway. Nobody's fouled. It's a nice take there. Rebound, Connor.
Yeah, Serena's had a couple good looks inside her. Just wouldn't fall.
Patrick stops, pops, bam!
He loves that shot, Phil.
Man, he does.
Yeah.
It's 3-2 in favor of the Norsemen. Patrick with all three of them. Bo there to take that charge. He has.
Ooh.
Bo got body, and I don't think all the fans liked it.
Yeah, I think as far as the block itself, it was clean, but like you said, he got a little body on him, so got the foul called.
It was a nice block. It's a reminder that we're not going to just let you drive. Bergeron can't put the first one in. I like Bergeron. Nice kid.
Yeah,
nice
he's got
ball
kind
player.
of a workhorse kid underneath. He'll.
Yeah, I always call him the blue collar. He's patient
Yeah.
underneath. He does the dirty work, gets it done.
Yeah,
He's the floor captain out there.
Yeah,
by the way.
I don't think he's going to average 20 a game, but he'll score and get some boards and play some good D's. So you betcha.
Posting Patrick up against Setchel. Dylan's asking for it. Too much traffic there. They're letting Connor go. Patrick back out to Corey. Out to Meyer. Back out to Patrick. He thought about a three right there. He'll get a high ball screen. Dylan almost turns it over. Just a deflection. Nothing hurt.
He tried that no-look pass down the ball, but couldn't quite get through.
Yeah, Serena did a nice job just getting that deflection. Which is what you want to do. Connor walking a tightrope there.
Watch that.
Patrick has it, drives. Back out to Connor. Connor from downtown. Can't get that one to fall. Not his normal shot. He's normally driving to the hoop. There's a drop-off. Bergeron can't get it to go, and both teams have missed quite a few. Dylan pulls up from downtown. That's a nice shot, just off the mark.
Yeah, so far, Newark's missed a few from the outside, and Serena has a couple underneath, so here we are, 3-3.
With them coming off of Connor, it's almost like Coach will change that up. We saw that over at maybe the Little 10 tournament against somebody. I'm not sure who it was. And Coach just changed it, and then Connor came in a couple minutes later and scored a ton. Skip over. Wide open three for Setchel. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound by Baker. And they'll reset things. Bo Brown on.
Yeah, so far, Phil, both teams have a little trouble from the outside here, but it's early.
Nice shot by Setchel. He gets that little push off, kind of like Fox did at Dwight.
Yeah.
Rick's going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30. We'll be right back. Our timeout sponsored by Mark's Auto Service, 815-695-5500. Patrick from downtown, off the front iron. Again, wide open shot. That's his shot. Just couldn't put it in. Setchel driving. They're going to call a hand check on Connor. Rick is going to remind him about the push-off. Wide open underneath. They just got a wide open bucket right there. 7-3 in favor of Serena Huskers on their home court in a postseason. Someone expected them to come out a little bit strong.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Pregame, postseason. This is a whole different deal. It's either win or go home now.
Patrick couldn't get that one to fall, just short.
Almost turnover.
Offensive foul or foul on Dylan?
Probably a Dylan, it looks like.
Well, based on the reaction here.
Yes, it is.
Norseman Faithful will remind the refs that he's pushing off. Such at the line shooting 2, 7-3 in favor of the Huskers. 3:17 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, and with him too being an excellent perimeter shooter from the free throw line, he's excellent also.
Got them both. 9-3. Setchel has 6 of the 9. Connor will come out. Pepino will come in. Just a little change up.
Yeah, here again, I don't think Newark's doing anything really wrong. It's just nothing will drop yet.
Man, Bo's really posting up nicely under there.
And there, he just drew a foul too.
Yep. They're going to have to keep doing that in order to keep Bo from posting, or even Dylan when he goes in there.
There you go.
Bo came wide open a little bit earlier. Pepino luckily runs it down. Pepino has a new pair of shorts on.
Yeah.
Other ones had some substance. Long 3 by Meyer. Can't get it go. Pepino tipped out. I'm not so sure about that one.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a foul call on that, Phil, and whistle blew, but it's out of bounds to Serena.
There's a trap on Baker in the corner. Couldn't get it all the way trapped. I don't know how that got through by Bergeron. Nice defense by Bo Brown, not fouling. Pepino with the board. We'll give it over to Corey. 9-3. Norsemen are down.
Yeah, so far it's just a lone tray by Dylan's been it so far.
Pepino from downtown. Bam!
Hey, there you go.
Needed that one. 9-6. Norsemen down 3. Little dribbling exhibition by Setchel and foul by Corey. That's his first. Team's 5th, I believe.
Well, Rick brought Pepino in. Maybe get a little energy off the bench and comes in, hits a 3 right away. And here again, what we saw down here at this end, Phil, that's one thing Setchel will do. If the outside shot's not there, he's not afraid to put on the floor and go to the bucket.
11-6.
And
Husker lead.
And his size, he's hard to stop or guard when he does that.
And to Brown. Oh, Meyer had it. And Dylan.
There you go.
He can't get it to fall.
2 shots.
Foul on Bergeron. That was a little touchy foul. I think that was to Meyer. And Dylan intercepted it, not knowing.
Well, all's well that ends well, I guess. So
11-6. Patrick with 3 so far. That was a long 3. And uncharacteristically, Patrick is leading the team in free throws, shooting 77% on the year from the charity stripe.
Ooh, missed them both. Wow.
They got out and going.
Yeah, good job by Bogan back there.
Serena has a long 3 by Setchel. Rebound by Corey.
Yeah, Serena had a 2-on-1, and Bo got back in time to stop it.
Dylan throws it up right-handed
Still
and banks
went
off the
in.
glass. He's a lefty, mind you, friends.
Didn't he do that a game or two ago?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. I forget where I was at, but
Oh,
There.
Bo with a full shove from behind. No call. Nice patience by Corey waiting. You got 5 seconds to bring it in. Pepino is likely to take a charge here. They're going to keep going at him. Bergren from downtown, nothing doing. Tipped around. Corey comes up with it, gives it off to Dylan. Here comes Patrick. He'll hesitate, bring it back out. Pepino from way downtown, nothing doing. Rebound, Bo Brown.
Dylan will take it.
Patrick, nothing doing. There's a trap by Bergen.
Hey,
Pepino
just took
takes
it right
it.
away from him.
They tip it out. Meyer to Bo Brown. Bo Brown floats it. Bingo. Nice play. Double foul. They call a double foul there. So they call that on Pepino and on Jacob Setchel.
It's funny on that, Phil. I don't think either side's happy with that call. You could hear the Newark fans, and Coach Twait wasn't real excited about it either. So
So I believe it's a jump ball, and it goes to Serena on the jump ball on a
Yep.
double foul.
Yep.
So the possession arrow should change back here to Newark with 44 seconds left. I knew Pepino would be in his grill quite a bit, because that's what he does. Out of bounds, Newark ball. Possession arrow did not change.
Well, I'm trying to remember the rule, Phil. Is a jump ball or whoever had possession?
Yeah,
it
maybe it is.
stays
Maybe it
with.
does.
It stays with. them.
11
I
to
think-
10,
I
Norsemen
think-
are down.
I
You might be
think
right.
That's it. Yeah.
30 seconds remaining. Patrick with it over to Meyer. Bo giving a high ball screen. Back over to Pepino. He'll drive. Back to Dylan. Wide open. Bam!
Just like that, take the lead.
Patrick with a big bucket there. And nice job by Bo Brown being there. Satchel kept it alive, and Serena scores. Again, 5 seconds, 4
Gotta
seconds.
go here. Gotta go.
3 seconds. Get it to Dylan. Long three. I almost thought over and back by Patrick. There you go. That's your first quarter score. 13 all. It's all tied up. We'll be back. Thirteen is your score heading into the second quarter. Chapman and Swanson check in. They'll get Jacobson and Meyer. Patrick with 6. Bo Brown with 4. Pepino with 3. That's our scoring. 5 of 16. We're 3 of 13 from downtown. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 deflection, a block shot, and a single turnover. 5 fouls for the Norsemen, 4 for the Huskers. They're the guests on the scoreboard. The Huskers are, even though we are at Serena.
Yep, the higher seed gets home
That's
team.
over and back.
Yes, it is.
That's a good call by the ref. You have to, because he was established in the front court. You can't go into the back court unless you. He could have if he would have established a foot down there. We'll see how they D this up. Nice screen by Bo Brown. Chapman looking. Diagonal pass to Pepino. Over to Swanee. Swanee will drive. Over to Chapman. Chapman from downtown. Nothing doing. Setchel stops, pops. Good defense by Dylan, not fouling there. Bergeron has it. He'll drive.
Charge. Oh.
Bo Brown standing there for a day and a half. He gets the foul. That's his second.
Yeah, you know, that first quarter, Phil, I mean, I don't think Newark played bad at all, even though it was tied. I mean, what, one turnover, just didn't shoot well that
Right.
quarter.
Bergen.
You know, like I've always told you too, you shoot good, you look good. You know how that goes.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how it is. I've always said that you can actually be playing well and just not shooting well, and it doesn't appear that way.
Yeah, we also talk about quality shots. If you're getting those quality shots,
Yeah,
I mean, we
and
saw right down there Chapman with a wide open three. That's a shot you want.
Yeah, no, there was many threes that first quarter that it was a good look, but just didn't go.
Well, nothing to hurt on that one. But they'll get a quick sub here.
Oh, there's the old off the back. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He threw it off.
Threw it off his back and.
Saw Yorkville Christian do that. What's his name? Shoot. Colton Shoot did
sure.
it. Way out to Meyer. Tipped around. Meyer gets his own. Pepino, diagonal. Everything's got to be crisp here. Corey, I like his post up. Can't get it to go. Here comes Serena. Offensive foul. They've now planted in his head. That's 2 on.
Yep. You know, speaking of that Yorkville Christian, I wasn't here, but I guess that game Monday night against Serena.
I watched it, yeah.
I was talking to Bill Ladinsky last night. He was here doing the game. I forget, he was going somewhere else tonight, but I think he said there was 45 fouls.
45 fouls.
That's what he told me. I was like, wow.
Meyer from downtown. Can't get it to
that-
go. Pepino with a nice rebound.
Good job by Reese there on the rebound.
Count the bucket. Nice job by Pepino.
Yeah, so, you know, so often you grab the offensive rebound, the first instincts to bring it down, but he kept it above his head and just kicked it out to Dylan for the drive.
Patrick with, I think, 8. And he's going to try to get another one. Both teams now going to be in the bonus. 16-13, Norseman with their first lead. They got it in the corner. That's where you try to trap it.
Almost another turnover. Might have a 10 count coming here if they don't hurry. Nope.
Just got it over, I bet. Setchel jumping through. Patrick tips it out. Setchel grabs it again. And they're going to call a foul on Corey. That's his second. I'm assuming it's on Corey. It is. That's 2 on Corey. And they're back at the free throw line. Bergen getting set to check in. They have not hit free throws well.
No, so far they sure haven't.
Nate Christian checking in. He's going to get Connor. Second free throw is good. Token pressure. Oh, it's a 1-2-2 zone press here. Norseman calmly take it out. Nathan Christian checked in. He'll fire as soon as he gets an opportunity.
Yeah, he will.
Corey
You know
from
that.
downtown off the iron. (16-14). Norsemen are up. 5:45 to go. Timeout by Serena to save a possession right there. 16-14 is your score. Serena ball. We'll be back. 16-14 is your score. Newark still with one single turnover.
Yeah, I mean, here we go, Phil. I mean, there's, of course, all kinds of time here in the second quarter. But, like we've talked, I think we talked about against Somonauk the other night, the longer you let an underdog hang around, the better chance that they'll be there at the end,
Yep. We scored a significant amount off of turnovers last time we played
right.
the Huskers.
And they've done a better job this so far this game.
Of deterring or of not having turnovers where it's direct passes.
Yeah, layups are that's hard to defend. So
Setchell had an open shot, didn't take it. There's a nice step back, nice looking shot there. Tipped around, Nate Christian comes up with it. Nice job by the sophomore being active. 5:05 go here in the first quarter. Patrick will drive, get right around him, and that's got to happen obviously more.
yeah, I think that's there if Dylan wants to take it.
He has 11 in the game of the 18. Setchell's got to be careful. He has 2 fouls already. Setchell drives, can't get it.
And then plus, Phil, some nights are not always going to drop like you would want from the outside. So, just like right there, go to the bucket.
Pepino has it from downtown. Off the iron, offensive rebound.
Nice job by Nate there, corralling that.
There's a
Ooh,
nice job by Nate taking it, but
look at
better defense on that case.
Yeah, look, it might have been a little.
That's a charge.
Yep.
That was kind of in front of God and everyone.
Yeah, he was definitely set.
Well, when Bergeron, he leaned in too much. He shouldn't have leaned in. He probably would have got the body call
If he hadn't leaned in.
if he just goes up for it.
Straight up, yeah. Yep. See, he's got a couple now, too, so Coach Twait's going to give him a little break here.
Bo Brown back in the game. He gets Nate Christian. 18-14, Norseman up 4. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Meyer wide open underneath. Nice pass.
Whoa.
Got it to go. Nice shot by Corey. Good recognition. 20-14.
Guys, see,
Norseman up.
right now is the point of the game, Phil. If you can make a little run, get it. Here you go. Get it.
Pepino.
What? Oh.
He didn't see that. He didn't have the right view. He didn't have the right
Phil,
view.
I was. How can the guy on the other side of the court call that? But whatever.
Pepino gets the steal and then the turnover. And one of the other refs should have said, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do there, but.
Yeah, farthest guy from the ball makes the call.
Baker from downtown. Air ball. Tipped out.
Should
Newark
be
arguing over it. No, it was Pepino and Bo Brown both tipping it.
Okay.
Connor coming in. He'll give Pepino a break. Pepino did a nice job. Gets a nice hand from the fans. Good defensive play playing by Pepino. Hit a 3 as well. Dylan really being conservative on nice little Kevin McHale move.
Boy, Newark just can't grab the rebound.
Such a wide open. Got that one to go.
Well, Phil, you give him enough cracks at it, eventually something's going to go.
He has 9 in the game. 12.
I mean, that'd be the one thing I would say so far.
They're going to call kickball first. Before
Before the foul? So there's no foul, but it's Serena ball. That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, but offense could kick the ball.
Right. I know what you're saying.
I have no idea.
I know.
Hey, it saved us a foul, I guess.
Yep.
We'll give the turnover to Dylan instead of the foul. I'm going to call that on Connor, I think. That's Connor's second. Lots of fouls called here.
Yeah, we got
Serena back at the line shooting 1 and 1.
we got 8 on Newark and 7 on Serena. So
Pepino will come in. He'll get Swanee, who just checked in.
Yeah, and he picked up his second foul as soon as he came in.
Setchell has 15 of
They're
the 19 points. 14 of the 19.
Yeah, well, you know, Serena, it's no secret. He's definitely their go-to guy.
Over to Patrick. They'll work it around. Under 3 minutes to go. Meyer from downtown. Short. You saw that on the shot. And there's a turnover. (20-19). Bergen going to bring it up on Patrick. There's a backdoor by Baker. He drops it off, tipped out. Meyer comes up with
Yeah,
it.
and the dribble, he kind of kicked it with his knee a little bit and lost control.
Patrick pulls up from downtown. Can't get it to go.
Good job,
nice
Corey.
tip in by Corey.
Yeah,
Man,
nice.
that's a wide open shot for Patrick. We'll
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Corey. I mean, I think everybody thought it was in, and it popped out, and Corey was right there to close it out.
Corey grabs it. Patrick has it. Patrick 4-on-1. He's still got some space. Oh, nice dish to Corey. Gets the bucket. Good decision by Patrick. Saw that he had just the right positioning. 1:50 to go. Setchell with Pepino on him. 5 count,
second.
closely guarded. Great job by Pepino. He's had a nice game so far.
Yeah, he has. He got that three early and created a couple turnovers, you betcha.
Zach Carlson on camera. Doc Allenback to my left. I'm Phil Chapman. Glad you're with us on my Sports
And, you know,
Wire.
that's another thing. You don't see it called a lot, Phil, but, I mean, when it's 5 seconds, it's 5 seconds.
Pepino can't get that one to fall. That would have been a nice one.
Yeah.
Nice tip. Corey's got 2 fouls, so he's got to be smart. He doesn't want to get that third. 1:24 to go. Norseman faithful remind him to be smart. Bergen will come out. He has 2 fouls.
Yeah, you'd hate to see him pick up that third foul with a little under a minute and a half to go.
They've also taken Setchell out, who has 2 fouls. Newark's got to capitalize on a minute 20 seconds.
Absolutely.
They're going to spread it. I hear Coach Twait saying spread, try to run some clock
Yeah,
here.
even though they're down 5, he probably wouldn't mind running a little bit of clock here, even though they almost just turned it over.
Nice walk out by Meyer. Skip pass. I mean, it's just out of reach of Norseman here. Nice job by Norseman. Meyer with the block. Still can't get it, though. Bo comes down with it finally. Norseman needs to score in a hurry. 50 seconds left. Patrick recognizing the mismatch. Jacobson, nothing doing. Rebound, Bo. He'll put it right
Bo.
back up. Like to get one more attempt at it. Norseman up 26-19.
See if we can get a stop or a turnover here, and maybe, like you said, get one more shot here before halftime.
There's a drive. Meyer trying to get it. 24 seconds left. Pepino might have been able to get that if he would have saw it. Long 3 attempt. That's big for Serena.
Yeah, Newark is on a little run there. And
15 seconds. 12 seconds.
Gets them back
11,
within 4.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Over to Meyer in the corner. That would have been big. Meyer. Bo with the rebound. Can't get it. Got the second rebound. Didn't get the second shot attempt. So Bo gets a missed 2 and an offensive rebound. Didn't get that second one off in time. Norsemen are up 26-22 at halftime. Let's look at the stats here real quick, and then we'll take a break ourselves. For Serena, at the free throw line, they are 8 of 12. 8 of 12, 66.7%, 67%. So they missed 4. possible points, that would have been a tie game at that point. They have hit 2 threes and 4 2-pointers. For the Norsemen, let's look at the Norsemen stats. Patrick has 11. Bo Brown 6. Corey Jacobson 4. Reese with 3 and Brett Meyer with 2. Norsemen are shooting 11 of 34 from the field, 32%. They're 3 of 22 from downtown, 13.6%. 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Patrick shot all 3 of those. They have 17 rebounds, 7 offensive, 7 assists, 3 steals, 3 deflections, 2 block shots, and 4 turnovers.
Yeah, 3. You know, that's kind of the story of the first half for Newark, 3 for 22 from the 3-point line. And, you know, so obviously they want to shoot better. I mean, that's something that's either there or it's not. And they probably could make rebound a little better, too. But, you know, here again, when you shoot a lot of threes, they rebound long, so.
Yep. Well, we'll be back here in about 7 minutes. So long, friends. Well, here we go. Second half basketball. It looks like coach is going to go with who finished that half. Papino, Patrick, Jacobson, Brown, and Meyer, and he is.
Yeah,
And Papino obviously has had an excellent.
Yeah, I like
Excellent
this,
game.
Phil. I mean, I'm sure Connor will get back in soon enough, but it seems like Pepino brought a little defensive energy when he came in the game earlier. Plus, he hit that three right away also when he came in. So, yeah, why not?
2 fouls for Setchell, 2 fouls for Berggren, 2 fouls for Bo Brown, 2 fouls for Corey Jacobson. And that's the only fouls. I think 2 on Connor as well. Yeah, 2 on Connor Swanson as well.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Phil, I've seen this 100 times when, one team's a quote-unquote underdog. These first 3 to 4 minutes of the second half are crucial one way or the other.
Right, set that tone.
Yep, you betcha.
Bo Brown on the wing
either
right
they'll
now.
stick
They're
with him
posting
and-
up Patrick.
It'll be a dogfight or, it go, or it goes the other way.
Quick call by Coach Tollison, changing the play a little bit. Jacobson over to Bo Brown, wide open, 8-footer, can't get it to go. Tipped out Meyer
Good job,
with a nice
Bo.
rebound.
I mean, Brett, Bo with the shot, Brett ran the rebound down.
26-22, by the way, just in case you're just joining us. They had Patrick open for a second. Setchell's sneaking his way over, though. Into Bo. Bo throws it into Patrick. I don't know how that got in.
Tough pass. There was 3 guys around him, and somehow he got it, Phil.
That took a perfect pass, and Patrick utilized it. Setchell goes right to the hole. That you just have to step up and take a charge.
Yeah.
You got one guy D'ing him up, and that's fine. You had the other guy taking a charge. Setchell scored almost all of his points by doing that, driving to
Yeah,
the
it
hole.
wasn't like he shot a bunch of threes or made a bunch of threes the first half. He had a couple, but most of them came on the drive.
Long skip over to Meyer, over to Jacobson, wide open. Can't get it to go. Norseman continuing their woes from downtown. 28-24, Norseman with the lead. Setchell drives, near
Looked like-
walk.
Yeah, looked like he might have taken a step, but no
Good
call.
box out by Meyer. He'll give it to Patrick. He'll drive. Looking for it. Floats it.
Boy, that was
Tough
rimmed out.
shot.
That was just rimmed out.
Patrick with 13 in the game.
It's like I said, for the most part, Newark's doing everything else pretty well. They're just not shooting well at this point, which, some nights it happens.
Baker has it. Nice cut over. Skip past to Setchell. Setchell drives. Floats it. Can't get it to go.
There was one that was in and
That
out,
should have been in though.
Yep.
Pepino just over the line. Turnover by Pepino. Just trying to make something happen. Into the corner. Long 3. He hit one earlier. Jacobson with the board.
There you
Long
go.
outlet to Patrick.
Get a little-
Patrick goes up.
Get a
We've
little
seen that
Get a
before.
little transition going. There we go.
We've seen that in this gym before. 30-24. Norseman up 6 again. There's that post up. Give and go. And they're going to call a charge on Baker. Again, the charge master.
Yep.
If there's a better charge guy in the state, you're going to have to show it to me.
You ain't getting there. He always gets a couple of games.
We'll somehow have to go through our stats and figure that out. We didn't have him on 2 of the games, 1 or 2 of the games at the Plano tournament.
Yeah, maybe look here, Phil, for Norseman to go to the bucket a little more. Like I said, I think that was the idea there, but
Corey,
hey,
good job.
I'll tell you, he turned it over, but you know what? He got back and created a block and got the ball back.
Patrick posting up. 12-footer, can't get it to go. Setchell pulled Bo
That's
back.
what I was just thinking. I was like, wow, Bo didn't have
You'll have to watch the replay. You can hit rewind right now
Bo,
on that.
Bo didn't have a chance of getting that.
Bo stepped up nicely to take that charge, but he's going to pick up foul number 3. 1 on each side of the court. They're posting up on Meyer. Out to Baker from downtown. Can't get it to go. And then I'm not sure why Berggren would want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, Corey.
That's his third foul.
Corey clearly had to rebound there, and yeah, pick up your third foul that way.
And Berggren being the senior floor captain, he knows better than that. Oh, they gave it on 31, not 23. I thought you said 23. Over to Jacobson. Lots of contact. Over to Pepino from downtown. Can't get it to go. Another three-point miss for the Norsemen. Bergen wide open in the corner. You don't see that much. At least we haven't.
Wow.
It's a three-point game.
That's a tough shot.
Leaning in the corner, lefty shot. Got it, corner pocket. 30-27. I don't know how Dylan ran that down.
Yeah, he had to run tightrope there to keep that in.
Over to Pepino. Bo was open for a second. There's that back door. I'd like to see that passed.
Yeah,
Meyer didn't want to get another turnover right there. Over to Meyer. Meyer eyeing it. Gives it off to Patrick. Patrick steps back. Great in space. Gets the handoff. Hesitates. Tipped around. Nothing hurt.
Yeah. Ended up in Reese's hands, so Reese set it here.
Nice play there.
Wow.
That's a quick trigger there. That's 4 on Bo Brown. That's big. And Connor comes in, and he'll get Pepino, but they're going to have to get Bo Brown. Chapman will get Bo Brown, I'm guessing.
Yeah, because Connor was coming anyway. Was coming in anyway for Reese. And yep, here we go.
Bo, somehow that was a charge.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's 2 quick fouls on him this quarter, so here you go.
Sutchell takes it coast to coast. No one standing in his way.
Yeah, you see right there is where he missed Bull being in because,
he's been stepping up.
Yeah, he'll take that charge there, you betcha.
Meyer has it. Go out to Patrick. Patrick with Sutchell. They're going to call
travel.
I'm not so sure about that. Doc, 30-29.
Well,
I thought they had foul number 3 on Sutchell.
You know, it's like I said, here you go, and it's 2.5 to go in the quarter, and we got 1 point game. I said the longer you let them hang around, tougher it'll be in the fourth. Travel.
Newark's going to call a timeout. I'm guessing he's going to take a full. 1 point lead for the Norsemen. Wow, we'll be back.
Century 21 is not an app. It's not a website. It's a team of actual humans. The best in the world at finding homes, selling homes, and making you feel at home. If you're not satisfied, we don't sleep. With all 4 J.D. Power Awards for customer satisfaction, 3 years in a row. How many satisfaction awards do you have, Internet? We've got technology, but more importantly, we've got your back. Century 21.
30-29. Norsemen are up. Norsemen have the ball. Bo Brown with 4 fouls. No one else in real foul trouble. No one with 3 or more. Norsemen got to take care of business here.
Yeah, I said, Phil, here it is, 2:22 left in the third quarter. And, we got 1 point game, very low scoring at this point.
Norsemen 3 of 24 from downtown in the game.
Yeah, that's obviously well below season average, but some nights are like that. It just will not drop from the outside.
Trying to get something going there. Wide open. Baker underneath gets the bucket, and they take the lead. And the Husker faithful pretty happy about that. 31-30. 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Yeah, look for Dylan. I was gonna
Patrick
say,
from downtown. That's short. There's a push off.
I saw that Brett got shoved, but they let it go.
Yeah, Brett's got to sell that a little bit more.
Travel or double dribble, my bad.
(31-30). Interesting note, Patrick has 1 foul, by the way.
Yeah, so at least Norsemen are in good shape on that front. And like I said, Phil, I know Serena, they're collapsing when he gets the ball, but he can get a little aggressive here if he wants to maybe try and get to the bucket.
Over to Chapman. Skip over to Meyer. Into Patrick. Back
Flash
over
by
to Patrick.
Corey.
Or Chapman. Over to Connor. Connor from downtown.
Yeah,
Yep, that's a
No,
push.
push, yes. See Reese Pepino back in for Connor. Yeah, right there, I know Connor had the open look, but I think something like this is more what
That
you
was
want.
a nice little play.
Yeah, what you want right there. I'd just keep going to bucket if I was Newarkville, because it's just for a reason night. It's just there you go.
Yep. Patrick tips it out. It tips off of them. Nice job just getting that deflection. We talked about that a lot. 32-31, Norseman up 1.
Right there, Phil. And things maybe aren't going exactly how you like. Dylan got the bucket inside. Now he just created a turnover. That's what you need out of him.
You got to get it to him quickly. Patrick has it. 40 seconds left here in the quarter. Meyer from downtown. Can't get it to go.
Rimmed out. Gotta get back, Reese. There you go.
Reese,
Good
great
job.
hustle.
Yep, there you go.
They're going to call double dribble. And I think the first one was just gathering himself. So he gets the steal and the turnover.
Yeah, because when it first ended up in his hands, he didn't quite have control of it. And like you said, he gathered himself and then got called for it.
That particular ref is called double dribble.
Oh,
I bet
God,
5 times tonight.
Yeah, he likes that one.
Setchel. Patrick fouls him. Trying to get a little body in there. The right call.
Yeah, and give Setchel credit there. You know what he did? He he anticipated the foul and he just threw it up and drew a couple free throws here.
32-31, Norseman up 1. They can take the lead here. There's 15.5. You can kind of see that in your screen. I don't know how well you can see it. 15.5 on the clock. Both coaches have plenty of timeouts left. Serena lead. Pepino will bring it up. 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12. Patrick inside here. Patrick spin move.
That boy Dylan.
Unbelievable basket.
Yep. Well.
Now go to the fourth quarter. 34-33, the Norsemen lead. We'll be right back.
Underhill Trucking is more than just a local business.
This company was started by my family in 1932.
You never know where you will see one of our trucks.
We have 10 trucks and we are proud to serve our customers.
Call us for all your grain, flatbed, tanker, and dump trailer needs.
So call the Underhills for all your trucking needs.
Well, fourth quarter, Underhill Trucking, they're here. They're right below us.
Yes, they are, Phil.
Patrick with 19. He's the only one in double digits. Newark shooting 15 of 46, 32%. 3 of 27 from downtown. Shooting 111. 9 turnovers in the game. Nathan Christian checks in the game. Serena ball, Norseman up 1 point going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Phil, what do you look for here in this fourth quarter?
There's
nice
a block by Corey.
Got Setchel from behind for the block.
Over to Pepino. He thought about a three. He'll give it off to Patrick. Back over to Meyer. Meyer from downtown. Cannot get it to fall. We almost have to put away our long shot shooter.
At this point, I really think about Phil.
Corey got his third.
Because it's almost to the point, I hate to say it, that a three-point attempt's almost closer to turnover because, they're not dropping, and then they rebound long, and Serena ends up with a board, and away they go. Yeah, would that make it 3 for 28 now after that last miss?
Yeah.
Which that's tough.
Setchel gets them both. Setchel unofficially has 22 in the game. And they're up 1, more importantly. Pepino has it. He'll give it off to Meyer.
There's Connor. Just didn't see him quick enough.
They have shoved it in enough where they're not getting it into Patrick. Patrick's looking for a step back. He needs to get it right back right there. That's a foul.
Yeah, keep going to it. But you're right, Phil. I mean, Serena's just in a 2-3 zone is all it is. But, with Newark's
woes. Yeah,
I mean, they're just packing it in now. And
tipped out. Nothing hurt. I don't mind that attempt.
No.
I mean, it's floating over the outside out-of-bounds line. Norseman will go with a different out-of-bounds play. 7:01 remaining on the clock. Over to Meyer in the corner. He'll give it off to Patrick. Norseman down 1. Over to Pepino. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Tipped out. Meyer got away with one there.
Yeah, he did. They could have got him, but they let it go.
Long diagonal pass. Floats it up. Tipped out of bounds.
That should be Newark ball. No.
I didn't see it that way.
No. Because Reese had the inside position, and it looked like I didn't catch which player for the Huskers, but he reached over and just tipped it out, looked like to me, but here we go.
Such a wide open from downtown. Can't get it to go. Bo Brown just checked in. He'll get the rebound. Up to Patrick, who is sneaking his way out. Setchel has avoided getting fouls. He only has 2. Long skip to Patrick. Over to Meyer.
Yeah. There you go. Let's let go, Dylan. Smart call. Or
Yeah.
Smart idea.
Rick's going to have to take a timeout, and he does. Norseman got to figure this out. We'll be right back.
Wiffles Hybrids is in business for one reason: to help corn growers be more profitable. With hybrids loaded with the highest performing genetics and the most advanced traits, and employees who genuinely care about your success, plant Wiffles. Because profitability starts with better products and better people. For more information, contact Richard Kunkel, your Wiffles hybrid seed rep in Newark, at 815-482-0005. At Wiffles, you're more than a number.
Well, 6:19 remaining. Norseman down 1 in their first regional game of the year. Over to Patrick. Back over to Meyer. Long skip to Jacobson. Over to Meyer. Over to Jacobson.
Keep working it. There you go.
I'd like to see driving in the hole.
Yep.
And just getting fouled. Meyer wide open. Can't get it. Rebound. Connor.
Foul.
There's a foul by Baker.
That on the floor, or it's going to
He's
be
shooting. That was 2.
Okay, it is 2. Good. And Phil, here you are in a tight game, 5:54 to go, just under 6 minutes. I believe firmly in this. You go to the guys that have been here before. You got Dylan, Corey played off the bench last
Dylan
year.
Bowen,
Bo,
yep.
yeah, that's. I mean, it's nothing against the other guys, but this is the point of the game. You gotta go with your experience.
(36-35) Norsemen are up. Setchel floats it up. He gets another bucket. He has 24.
Maybe we get Bo a look here too.
Skip over to Corey. Long skip to Meyer. Post up to Patrick. Lots of contact. Oh, Connor was so focused on Setchel, he missed seeing that.
Yeah, almost turnover there.
There's a step back, one-on-one, and Setchel eating him alive.
Yeah, he's feeling it now.
26 points. Setchel's on fire.
Okay, couple free throws here. We'll take that.
Norseman down 3, 39-36 with 4:48 to go. You just didn't expect this one. You expected a tight game.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously we talked beforehand. I didn't expect the same game as back in early January, but yeah, Serena. They said it's postseason. They're not going to back down. It's either win or go home at this point.
Corey can make it a 1-point game again. Misses the second. Jacobson on. They call a timeout. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. 39-37. Let's talk about the stats here, and most importantly, the three-point attempts. 3 of 30.
3 of 30. 10%. That's 10%. Pretty easy to figure that one.
Newark shooting 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 57%. Not a lot of attempts there. They have 10 turnovers, 27 rebounds. That's 10 offensive. Newark shooting 30.6% from the field, 12 of 9 from 2-point range, 63%. It's that 30 attempts from downtown.
Yeah, I mean,
you hit 5 of those.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Yeah, and that's not even good. But yeah, if you hit 5, you're ahead.
There's a trap of Setchel in the corner. Still can't get anything out of it. Newark down 2, 4:25 to go.
Yeah, so far, Phil, the two biggest things in this game, it's been 3 for 30 from the 3-point line.
On the line, out of bounds.
And they did turn it over there, but Serena has way less turnovers than they did the first meeting. That's your game right there on how you dice it up. And like you said, how many free throw attempts? 7?
7
yeah,
for the whole game.
Try and get the line a little more too. Absolutely. Newark bench calling for a deflection on that, but did you see that clean?
Yeah, I couldn't see it. I mean, I saw that it could have been.
Yeah.
Norseman down 2, 4:06 to go.
There's Dylan with almost a turnover.
Yep.
Oh.
Patrick, he did. He tipped it off of him.
And now he changed it.
Well, Dylan got the deflection.
Yeah, I mean, from where we're at, we probably got the worst angle on that. That's what I thought, but I thought
the Serena faithful weren't happy with it.
Yeah.
They reacted quite a bit.
Now,
Bo Brown out of the game.
If it stands, I don't know if he asked for help, but hold on here. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is on Bo.
That's his 5th.
I don't know what that discussion was all about there between the officials, but it's gonna hold up here.
Yeah, I don't know what the discussion was. Central going to go back to the line shooting 2 more. Serena has shot 16 free throws. Here's 17 and 18. And they have a 3-point lead with 1 tick under 4 minutes left in the game. Norseman faithful not happy about the call, obviously.
Well, you know, it's a double whammy there. You don't get the charge, and it fouls Bo out of the game.
And
so,
2 points.
Yeah.
There's a 2-man game. Long 3 by Patrick. Bam!
Boy, didn't need that one. Big shot. Big shot.
Big Possums walk late.
You betcha. I was just thinking that, Phil. It's money time, and that's who you go to your money players. That's a travel. My goodness.
But he is continuously allowed to go there. Norsemen have got to shut that down. Right now, you don't D anyone. You only work on one person.
Yeah, yep. I know
He
exactly.
has been that dominant, 28 points.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Meyer,
Yeah,
back to Patrick.
Yeah, 28 of their 41, so wow.
I don't
Boy,
know how
did
he
get
got
that
that
off?
in. Are you kidding me?
That thing hit a little below the rim, Phil, and spun over.
We've said it before. We're going to keep it here again.
Yeah,
Dylan Patrick is an offensive ninja.
Yeah, and it's like I said, Phil, it's money time. That's who you go to. And I was just thinking about our favorite saying from years past, big possums walk late. Hey, that's what it is.
Well, the fact is, though, that Patrick has 24, Setchel has 28, and both of them are maybe the only double-digit scorers in the entire game.
Even without looking, I can almost guarantee you
Corey
that.
Jacobson has 7 with 10 rebounds and 4 assists in the game. I mean, he's next closest. Unbelievable.
Hang on,
Doc.
Okay, yeah,
Possession
go
arrow
ahead.
in favor of Newark. Both coaches have 2 timeouts. Newark is in the bonus. They've got 1 foul to give. Nobody's in foul trouble that's out there except for 31 for Serena, who has 4 fouls. That's Brennan Franzen. He's a senior. And so they've just got to play some ball here.
Yeah, and one thing I was just going to touch on, Phil, and here again, I hate to say it, I've seen it I don't know how many times over the years. In the postseason, especially if you make any kind of run at all, you always have that one game that you're not going to play or shoot that well, and you just got to figure out a way to survive it. And I've seen it early in the regional. I've seen the sectional.
We've seen it in the super sectional.
Yeah, you just never know when it's going to hit. And, hopefully Newark can figure out a way to pull this out, and this is the game.
Setchel.
He almost pulled the trigger there.
Bergeron does pull the trigger. Rebound Patrick.
Take him, Dylan.
There's a body on Setchel. That's his 3rd. Patrick going to go free throw line shooting 1 in the bonus.
I didn't realize that. Was that their 7th or 8th? 7th team foul. I didn't know they'd snuck up on that.
Patrick, notoriously an excellent free throw shooter. Can't get that one to
Just
fall.
couldn't get the bounce there.
77%. Ooh, near carry right there.
Yeah.
Nice defense.
You just got to D it up here. Keep it. Always know where Setchel's at on the court.
Long 3. That's big. 44-42 in favor of Serena. 2:16 was on the clock when he hit that one. Patrick over to Jacobson. Jacobson into Dylan. They get a steal.
Yeah, it looked like there might have been some contact there, but they let it go.
Setchel double teamed. Patrick tips it out.
There you go. Give it to him. There you go.
Nice job.
Tie game. That charge? Guess not.
Wow. Corey Jacobson with his 4th. That's the 6th. Both teams will be in the bonus. 1:45 left. It's all knotted up, 44-44, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, here again, I thought that easily could have been a charge, but that's a judgment call.
They allow the rebound, and then Connor ends up fouling. That's his 3rd. Team's 7th or 8th.
Who we
Connor
got here
has
at the
3.
line? Franzen? It looks like, yeah, Brandon Franzen at the line.
Shooting 2.
Well, he was holding up 1 and 1.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they're discussing right here.
1 and 1. I thought he was shooting.
Yeah, yes, it is. Okay.
Could be a benefit, obviously, if he misses this. He does miss it.
Yeah, there you go. I say you got to get the board, and Connor did.
44-44, minute 30 to left. Both coaches have 2 timeouts. Possession arrow in favor of the Norsemen. Obviously, you want it in Dylan's hands right here.
Oh,
Baker
yeah.
on
Yeah.
Patrick. Over to Corey. Skip over to Meyer. Over to Pepino.
But even though they're in the zone, every time Dylan gets the ball, they got 2 guys following them.
I want Dylan to take it to the hole. 1:10 to go.
Yeah, set a pick for him. Maybe you can spring him free and go to the bucket.
Are they going to hold it for 1 here?
I don't know, Phil. I mean, if I just run the offense and see what happens here.
To say I'm nervous would be an understatement right now.
I don't know. Longer the clock winds down, maybe that's what you do here. There you go to Dylan.
Count the bucket. Unbelievable shot by the senior. Wow. I don't know how he even caught that. That was unbelievable. 42.4 seconds left. Patrick gets it, makes the bucket. He's going to line shooting 1 here.
Big players, big times.
He has 28. This will give him 29 if he can make this. Rattles it home. Norseman up 3. You don't foul, just play hard-nosed defense and don't leave a wide-open 3.
Yeah, you got to know where Setchel's at here. Oh, shoot, almost a turnover.
Near turnover right there. 30 seconds left.
Just D him up straight here. Just D him up straight.
I wouldn't mind a double team right here.
On Setchel. Yeah, you see, he's looking to shoot.
Timeout by Serena.
23.8 left.
Wow. We're going to keep it here, obviously. Coaches asking, that's 2 travels. That's 2 travels. Norsemen are 19 of 53, 35%. They're still shooting poorly from 3, but Dylan's 1-3 helped out. He's 3 of 10, and they're 4 of 31, 12.9%. Patrick has 29 points. More importantly, Doc, Norsemen are up 3. Possession arrows in favor of the Norsemen. Both teams are in bonus. Rick has 2 timeouts left. Twait has 1 timeout left. No real foul trouble per se on the 2 superstars. Setchel has 3. Patrick has 2. Corey Jacobson does have 4. That's a notable issue.
Yeah.
Bo Brown already fouled out. Rick is talking about the travel.
Yeah, like you said, it looked like twice it happened down here, but there's no call. Now, out of this timeout, obviously, I would assume they drew something up for Setchel from the perimeter. I mean, unless they want to go for a quick 2, but I'm guessing.
Make sure on timeout, note the time. 23.8.
Yep.
That's over and back.
Hey!
That's over and back. No call.
His foot.
Setchel steps back, fires. Can't get it. Patrick up. Wow, over and back.
Phil, we could see that plain as day right here.
And I think you guys could have too.
I mean, half of his foot was, across the timeline.
Got to get the rebound here. 2 shots. Norseman will still be up 1 if he makes them both.
That's unbelievable.
He missed the last one he shot. Lots of pressure on him.
Yeah, Phil, as far as missing a call, that's unbelievable. I normally don't.
He caught it and then put his foot down, and that's an over and back.
Yeah. That's just unbelievable.
Norsemen have 2 timeouts left. Made 1 of 2. Got to get it in Patrick's hands. 10 seconds left. They get to Pepino.
Okay.
And that's where you want to you want to have it in Dylan Patrick's hand.
Right.
And let him hold it. We're up 2.
Yeah, because at that point, Serena, if you get in Dylan's hands.
And we've got the jump ball.
Right.
It doesn't matter if they get the jump.
Yeah, you don't. Serena's not going to let the clock run, so once Dylan gets it, they're going to foul him right away.
Yep. Serena has 1 timeout left. Pepino, this is his biggest free throw of the year. Right here. Misses. They could win it on a 3.
It looks like
foul here.
Looks like they're going to let it go.
It counts. Setchel takes it coast to coast. It's all tied up.
Going to overtime. Okay.
Serena faithful, pumped about it. Obviously, Newark not happy about it. Wow.
Yeah, and like I said, Phil, go back to this over and back was just so obvious that
47-47 is your score. Patrick with 29 going into this overtime. He only has 2 fouls. Setchel with 3 fouls. He has 30 and no bigger than those last 2. You know, again, it goes back to the fact of not saying anything against Pepino, but you get the ball in Dylan Patrick's hand.
Right.
And or Corey. Corey's hit 3 of 4 today. Dylan's only 2 of 5, but he's a clutch player.
See, that goes back what I talked about earlier, going to your experienced players, in a tight game like this.
Dylan Patrick will jump. It's a regular jump ball, so that possession arrow doesn't matter anymore. And they'll have their senior jump for him. This is Franzen.
Well, I'd say in overtime here, Phil, just look for Newark to try and kind of do what they did towards the end of the fourth quarter there. Give it to your big guys. And
Baker backdoors and gets the bucket. 4 minutes for overtime, friends. Baker with a big bucket. Pepino from downtown. That's short. Not sure that's a shot we're looking for.
No,
Chapman will check in.
Yeah, but don't foul here. Just D him straight up. Travel.
They didn't call that earlier on Setchel. They call it again on Chapman. Will come in for Pepino. I'm sure just for a time being. 2-point lead for the Huskers. We're in overtime, friends. 5th quarter here. I like to see Dylan just take it.
Yeah,
seems like we're doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, just get the ball up top and go with it.
No good. Tipped around.
Yeah, be 1-on-1 coming up here. This foul here, 1-on-1, all of them will be 2 shots from here on out.
This is a 1-on-1 here. Okay. Yeah. Double bonus for both teams from this point forward.
Yep.
Baker just hit a nice bucket, gets a free throw, and he'll hear it from the faithful. 3-point lead for the Huskers. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the game, and I'll tell you what, it's pretty loud in here. Moves Hart and Westminster already ready to go on both sides. Baker hits them both. 4-point lead for the Huskers. Bounce pass to Corey. Over to Meyer, wide open. Can't get that to go. Norsemen are, I think it would be called right now, dying on
three-pointers.
3-point hill.
Yep.
Berggren floats it, gets the bucket. Coach has got to call a timeout here soon. It's a 6-point lead.
Looks like he's going with it for the moment.
Over to Chapman, back over to Patrick, 2:10 to go. Not a lot of game left. Jacobson can't get that to go.
That looked like travel there.
They call a double dribble. The faithful not happy about that. Norseman down 6, mind you. 1:55 to go. Rick will call timeout.
1:55.
Wow. Full timeout.
Yeah, I mean,
we're still going to keep it here.
Yeah, in this possession, I mean, you got to get something. You just get a bucket, you get back down to 4. So,
man, we are shooting everything from outside.
Outside, yep.
Go to Newark stats here. 4 of 35. 35 shot attempts. We have 22 2-point attempts.
22.
And we have 35 3-point attempts. Shooting 11.4%.
Yeah, 435. Yeah, that's tough.
Well, if Newark wants to survive, they've got to score. Both teams in double bonus. Possession arrow in favor of the Norsemen. Both coaches with 2 timeouts remaining. You get an additional one at overtime. I like to see.
There you go.
There's a turnover.
Right idea, just couldn't execute it. There you go. Pick it up. There
Connor wraps it around.
Okay.
Chapman with the bucket.
Big turnover there. Now it's down to 4. See what Serena does here with a 4-point lead. I mean, all kinds of time left, so.
Out of bounds, tipped by Meyer. Norseman down 4, minute 24 to go.
Yeah, obviously you want to try and create another turnover here, either on the inbounds or after that.
Baker with the ball. 1:20 to go. Got to have some pressure here. They call it on Connor. That's his 5th. He's out of the game.
I mean, it was minimal contact, but, here we go.
They're going to go with Nathan Christian checking in. Right. 53-49. 2 free throws here. Like we said, double bonus.
Yep.
These are big for Bergeron.
Oh, absolutely.
Senior captain.
A little short on that one.
4-point game, 1:15 to go in the game. Got to get the rebound on a miss. Got the second to go. That makes it a 5-point game. Patrick with the ball. Gives it off to Chapman, over to Corey. Corey from downtown. BAM!
Big one there.
That's a huge one. 2-point game. 1:06 left in the game. Pepino will check in. He's going to get Nathan Christian for offense-defense situation.
Right. Which I wouldn't doubt. You'll see that the rest of this overtime here.
Yeah, Nathan being an excellent free throw shooter and three-point shooter.
And recent for his D.
Got to try to force a turnover here without fouling. Again, possession arrow in favor of Newark.
Yeah, I mean,
1 timeout left for Coach Tollefson, 2 for Coach Twait.
Yeah, I mean, you got 1:06 left. You got all kinds of time left, so absolutely. Here again, I've always said this, Phil. In this situation here, all you got to do here is just D it up. You don't have to foul right away, especially not in the backcourt. Just D it up.
Yeah, we don't want to foul. 1:06 left.
No.
Everyone's in the double bonus.
See if you can create something here. No,
if you do have to foul, you foul 31, only because he missed it. Setchel. Chapman with some great defense. Great hustle by Chapman. Setchel ends up with it anyway.
Yeah, I did say the layup, but he's going to have a couple free throws there. Yeah, Jacob did a nice job there to get back and tip that. It just disrupted him enough he couldn't get the layup.
But these both are huge for Setchel. He has 31 in the game unofficially, according to the board. Corey Jacobson in double digits now with 10. Setchel gets them both. 4-point game again. Over to Jacobson. Over to Meyer. Over to Pepino. Oh, Jacobson was wide open. Over to Chapman. Chapman from downtown. Off the iron. Meyer hustles. Can't get it to go.
All right, just date it up here.
47 seconds left. Down 4.
Don't foul him yet.
It's not over yet, but
oh no,
they're definitely knocking on the door to being it over.
No, he's still got 44.1.
2 more free throws for Setchel.
2 free throws here are big, obviously.
Five-point lead. For the Huskers. 44.1 seconds left. Setchel's second shot is up and good. Makes them both. That's big. 6-point lead. Patrick at the line shooting 2. Again, double bonus. Just keep taking it hard and get fouls.
Yeah, and obviously I think that's what Coach Twait was looking for there. I mean, you're up 6 and not even 2 full ticks off the clock. You got to.
Yep, Bergeron with the 5 fouls, and he'll get a nice hand from the faithful. Get a standing O by many of them. That's a big loss for them.
Oh yeah, absolutely it is.
Got to have some huge defense right here.
Absolutely.
Patrick's got to hit these, obviously. I don't know how that went in. Patrick with 30 of his own.
Okay, let's go. You don't want to foul.
You want to get the jump ball here. Possession arrows in favor of the Norsemen.
You know what?
Timeout before the foul.
Timeout.
Timeout. Wow, just before the foul. Norseman got lucky there. They're trying to stop it before it went to half court. What's the time on the clock?
What's that, Phil? They put that up right. I mean, they switched it so quick. I looked over. Well, it was 40. I think it was 42.7 when they got inbounded. So maybe 3-4 seconds off the clock.
58-54. The Norsemen are down. They need a huge stop here, and then a bucket. Just a 2-pointer is all you need. 2-pointer will put you obviously down 2. Then you can look at a foul of an off player, not Setchel.
Yep.
Other kids can shoot pretty well, but obviously you don't want to put Setchel at the line. He's hit 4 or 6 in a row.
And like I said, I would guess time-wise, Phil, there was probably 38, 39 seconds, somewhere in that neighborhood.
We'll know here in a second. 34.5.
Okay.
Norseman got to play tough here. Corey Jacobson with 4 fouls. He's the only one with 4.
There you go.
Deflection.
Yep. That's a
travel.
Same difference.
Yep. Oh! Patrick misses it.
I think it's going to be a foul here.
Patrick tried to get contact to get the three-point play wisely. Jacob's contact came out, and he's putting it in on the fly. I don't know how you do that. I can't do it. Wow, that was a turn of events.
Yeah, it was.
Who ended up getting that steal? Corey or Pepino? Or
I think Pepino ended up with it, and then he threw it deep.
They're going to have to get Chapman out. He's only got one contact. Wow. What a turn of events. Again, Patrick did the right thing. He's trying to get that three-point play, but at that point, just go ahead and dunk it, put it up, whatever you do.
Right.
Do whatever you need to do. But he's always thinking strategy. Yep. And, I mean, that's what the beautiful thing about Patrick is. He's always thinking of the bigger scheme of the game. Makes the second. 5-point lead. Over to Nate. Nate from downtown. Can't get it to go. Serena gets the rebound.
Is that jump? Or?
Well, the Huskers are feeling it, and they probably should. Norseman down 5. 5 fouls for Corey Jacobson. Five-point lead. Setchell at the line. Gets the first. 6-point. That's big. This one's even bigger. Because it makes it a 2 3-point, or beyond that 2 3-point possession. Setchell gets that one. That's almost the dagger.
Yeah, obviously I get a quick 3 here.
Big upset. Nate Christian from downtown can't get it to go, and that's the game.
Yeah, that's going to be it, Phil. That's going to be it. Looks like your final 61-54. I said, well, Phil, you know, obviously this was a game I think most people thought Newark would win, but, you know, give Serena a lot of credit. They came out, did what they had to tonight. Huge game by Jacob Setchell with 36
points.
Yeah, you know, Newark cold from the perimeter tonight. I don't know, was it 5 for 35 or whatever it was. So
yeah, you give Serena credit. Even though Dylan had 31 points, it caused a lot of havoc underneath. Lots of stuff happened. Wow.
Yeah, and really feel bad for, you know, Dylan being the lone senior.
Him and Reese are
Reese,
both
yeah,
seniors.
Reese too, sure. You know, obviously they, you know, you knew it was going to be a tough road this year in the postseason, but, you know, obviously you wanted to, you know, try and get another regional title, if not at least get to the title game. And, you know, come up short here in the semifinal against a very inspired and fired up Serena team.
Yeah, that's what they needed to do. They needed to Setchell needed to score a ton of points, and he scored 36. He had 2 fouls really early, and then they couldn't get the last foul on him, and he ended up only ending with 3 fouls. Yeah, I'm pretty sad right now, obviously.
Yeah, you know, obviously, Phil, you know, like I said, I think most people, you know, you thought it'd probably go a little longer than this. But hey, you know, it's the postseason in IHSA ball, and this stuff like this happens. That's why you got to come to roll every night at this time of year, because all it takes is that one off night. You know, especially like shooting. Well, like I said, was it 5 for 35 from the 3-point line, and you know that was it.
Yeah, when I was a senior, Rocky Mitchell, we had beat Plano by 42 in the first game of the year. We came in at home against Plano. It was at their house.
Right.
First game, they had already played one to get to us. We were ranked ninth in the state, only 2 classes, 21-5, very, very similar to this situation. We lost by 6 points. And these guys lose by 7.
7, yeah.
Very, very similar.
Yeah.
25 years ago today.
Yeah, because, stuff that happened, even within the season, like a couple months ago, that's pretty much ancient history. As far as, the next time you might play again or rematch.
Wow, big upset here. So far as I could see, the biggest upset in the state.
Probably as far as teams that are seeded, Newark being a 2 seed in the subsectional, probably to this point, yes.
61-54 is your final score. 14-7 was that last.
In overtime.
That last one. 14-13 in the fourth quarter. Serena won. 11-8 in the third. Newark won. The second quarter was the only quarter they won. 13-9. And end up losing by 7. Well, let's look at the stats here, Doc. Patrick, obviously, with the majority of the points, he had 31, 12 of 23 from the field. That's 52%. 3 of 11 from downtown, 27%. 4 of 7 from the free throw line, 57%. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 3 deflections. Corey Jacobson, also in double digits, 10 points, 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from downtown, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 3 offensive, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 deflection, 2 block shots. Bo Brown, 6 points. He was 3 of 5. Did not shoot from outside, and nothing from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 3 offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 deflection. Reese Pepino, 3 points. He was 1 of 7. All those from downtown. 0 of 1 from the free throw line. That was a big one. 2 rebounds, 1 offensive, 3 assists, 3 steals. Brett Meyer, 2 points, 1 of 10, 0 of 9 from downtown, 4 rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 assists, 1 deflection, 1 block shot. Jacob Chapman, 2 points. He was 1 of 3, 0 of 2 from downtown, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 deflection. Connor Swanson, 0 points, 0 of 2. Both of those were from downtown. That was a big thing, too. He didn't get to the hole at all. 4 rebounds, 1 offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block shot. Jacob Slivka did not play. Zach Akery did not play. Nate Christian, he was 0 of 2. Both of those are 1 2-pointer and 1 from outside. I think both of those were from outside.
Who was that?
Nate Christian?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, we'll have to correct that.
Yep.
He had 2 rebounds. Let me correct that real quick because that's going to affect our final stats there. Not that matters at this point, but we always are trying to look at correct stats. What is he, number 15? Nate Christian, yep.
Yes, he is. Yep.
2 misses. There we go. I'll confirm that. Okay, right back at it. And that's your final stats. For the team, 21 of 62, 33.9%. 5 of 39 from downtown, almost 40 3-point attempts, 12.8%. 58.3% from the free throw line, 7 of 12. 29 rebounds, 10 offensive. 16 assists, 7 steals, 7 deflections, 4 block shots, and 13 turnovers.
Yeah, 13 turnovers, you can live with that. But like you said, that ended up, what'd you say, 5 for 39 as it turned out from 3-point.
Yeah, Serena had 33 free throw attempts.
Yeah.
25 of 33. Wow. They hit 4 threes and 12 twos in the game. There were 16 total field goals that Serena put in. 25 of their points came at the free throw line. Norsemen, again, were 7 of 12, so they almost tripled their free throw attempts.
Yeah, and it's not like there was a huge discrepancy in fouls either. I mean, Newark might have had a few more, but it's just going. Serena went inside or went to the bucket a little more, and picked up some free throws. And plus too, boy, Phil, not to harp on it, but that call towards the end of regulation, that was so obvious on over and back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
But here again, you put yourself in that position where it could hurt you, and it did. So
obviously our Sport Clip Player of the Game, Dylan Patrick. Congratulations to him. He had a great season.
Great season, great career.
Great career, phenomenal career. He go home very proud of that, being in 2 state tournaments and or being in 2 super sectionals and a state tournament. And, having the opportunity to play on the big floor, and if any coaches out there watching, you see an absolute tremendous young man who's ready to play some basketball at a completely higher level. Wasn't able to get it done tonight. Between him and his teammates, they just weren't able to grit it out. Sometimes you have to grit it out, and he wasn't able to this time. Our rock solid player of the game goes to Corey Jacobson. 10 rebounds, 10 points. 5 assists, a steal, a deflection, couple block shots. But again, we tip our hat to the Huskers of Serena. They got the win. It cuts our year shorter than what you and I anticipated, Doc.
Yeah. And too, you hate to let a regional loss take away from the year they had. I mean, they ended up with 20 wins, little 10 tournament and conference champions regular season.
Thanksgiving tournament.
Thanksgiving, won a championship down Seneca Thanksgiving tournament. Those are all great accomplishments. It's just the loss in the regional at the end of the year. That's
It's a stinger.
That's the one that really hurts. The rest of them you kind of you just kind of deal with and move on. But
second, hang on here, Reggie. Second regional loss in Coach Tollefson's long, at least for the last decade.
Yeah,
the last one was Mooseheart.
Yeah, because we were figuring if Newark would have found a way to win this regional, it would have been 9 out of 10 years. As it turns out, it's 8 out of 10, which is still a great accomplishment. But he's.
As we turn the page and we look to next year, I mean, our JV lost 3 games all year.
Yep.
One of those to Mooseheart, who had juniors playing on it, and lost by 2 to them. And they lost in the Plano tournament.
Still got third out of 24.
Still ended up getting third out of the 24. And then they lost in the championship game of the Thanksgiving tournament to Ileana Christian. So a great season for our JV players, with 4 of those sophomores playing up on the varsity this year. And then obviously we started 4 juniors with Jacob Slivka coming off the bench.
Yep.
For this year, I mean, we've got a very bright future ahead of us, and obviously someone like Dylan Patrick has a bright future too, and maybe Reese Pepino. I don't know what his plans were post high school. I haven't been able to talk to him about that, but. I mean, as you look to the 2018-2019 season, it looks promising.
Oh,
not
absolutely.
A lot of height, but very similar to this year.
Yeah, I mean,
in the sense of height. You don't know what's going to happen with Zach Acree. They got a long family, and you don't know about Nathan Christian. His dad's 6'6", so he's continuing to grow. Obviously, Alex Tollefson, it looks like he'll hit the 6-foot mark probably by the end, and Brett Meyer could grow a couple more inches. He's already growing through the season, and so you're extending that length. But you look at the 3-point shooting that we have here. This has happened a couple times this year where we went cold and weren't able to put the ball in the hole, and that affects you when you're shooting 5 of 39 from downtown, 39 attempts. That hurts, and you're not going to win a lot of ball games when you hit, and we still almost won.
Yeah. Despite you're right, Phil. Despite all that, Yeah, that's the one thing about perimeter shooting. We watched enough ball over the years. Some nights it just ain't there, for whatever reason. And, you just got to try and adjust, maybe go inside more, go to the bucket a little more, whatever it may be. But no, you're right. Despite, tough evening from the perimeter, still almost found a way to win this. Against a Serena team that, they're around 500. You're playing them on your own court, so, they weren't going to go away that easy.
Dylan Patrick ends his career with 1,280 points. Good enough for 12th place of all time in the boys list. 693 points in the season. That's a 24.8% or 24.8 a game. And obviously tremendous year for him offensively and defensively. Had a significant amount of steals. And again, it's just disappointing. I remember watching Rocky Mitchell. As unbelievable as he is, he was 11th all-time scoring still. At that point, he was quite higher. He didn't have the Clausels and the Andersons to deal with.
Right.
And when Rocky finished his career, it was on a game just like tonight, like I said. And
yeah, you're talking about the similarities a little bit ago.
I mean, that's just crushing. That's crushing for a superstar like that. You want to win so bad, it's in you so much, and you could do everything you can. Rocky probably had 25, 30 points against Plano that year, and wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. And Serena is the victor here, and they first team in the Little Ten Conference to beat Newark.
Yeah, that's true.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
If I'm saying that right.
Yeah, because
we went undefeated last year, and we won the Little Ten tournament, and we went undefeated this year and won the Little Ten tournament. It may go 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may be 3 years. I'm not positive. Somonac snuck in there somewhere along the way and beat us one time with Jack. Maybe it was his junior year. But, wow. Newark loses a tough one tonight, and 61-54 in overtime. And I think that's all we have, Doc. I'm gonna sign off.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody, all of our sponsors. Obviously, we're gonna reboot for next year. Hopefully, we'll keep bringing you even more action, better action, even. And mysportswire.com is where we're gonna be resting. And maybe there'll be some news in the near future about where we're gonna go and what we're adding to do. But obviously, we are looking to bring you all the action of the Norseman next year, and we're also looking at the possibility of doing all the volleyball games home and away, as long as they're not tournaments. Which looks to be a great season as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
For Zach Carlson, who is on camera,
and Phil, real quick before we sign off, I just want to give a shout out to you yourself, because like you said, it's all about the kids. It's not like you're making the King's men off of doing this, and I can only imagine hours-wise how much time you really do put in, let alone a broadcast. As far as rounding up sponsors and research, equipment issues, whatever. Just great job, Phil, on this, and. That's about all I got to say. And also, best wishes to Dylan Patrick and Reese Pepino as they move on to their future after Newark. I know both of them will just be fine. And other than that, Phil, it was just a blast working with you this year.
Yeah, glad you joined the broadcast.
Yeah.
We also want to give a shout out to Matt Meyer, who headed up the possibility of us getting the software upgrade, which was so crucial in the middle of the season.
Okay.
Matt Meyer has coordinated with several guys. I know Dick Kunkel was involved with that, Barry Jacobson, and probably some others. But really appreciate Matt Meyer and Karen Meyer for all that they've done for the team. They're well invested with Cam last year and the last few years, Brett Meyer last year and this year, and obviously for next year. But thank you to Matt Meyer and Karen Meyer for all your efforts to help out thanks to Tom Ness for being on the broadcast. Tom isn't able to be here today. He's out of town. And he was going to be here for the championship game. And we anticipated that. And not to look past Serena, if you saw my email, I didn't look past Serena even in the email. You never want to do that. But we were anticipating with great hopes that we'll be playing on Friday. But we will not. We've got all of a sudden a lot of time on our hands available to us.
Yeah, definitely, Phil.
So
I don't know. I don't know if I'll sneak down here Friday night or not. I'll probably get down to the sectional next week. There's gonna be some great teams down there and some great ball. Wouldn't at least mind watching a night or two down there.
Yeah, there will be. All right, for all the guys, all the sponsors, Coach Tollison, Coach Avery, all the players, I'm Phil Chapman. So long, friends.